Wow. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the new people here. If you saw me on Crypto Banter, I figured I'd go live real quick. I go live every Saturday. Sorry, my hair is messing up. What's going on? Come on, get off of my head. Yeah, there you go. I go live every single day, Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Tonight, however, they've changed the fireworks, which were rained out last night in my local town, and I really want to bring my family. It's only once a year, and it will be around 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight. You got to get a spot. I got to get there by like 6. It's going to be a whole thing. So I will not be able to hit 8 p.m. I might come late, like at 11 p.m. I probably might bounce in for a little late night stream. So this is our live stream for today. I just want to make that clear. I did do an update this morning, not like I usually do with the Fast Bitcoin update. If you've noticed, things were a little different today. So just want to kind of bring you up to speed of what's happening in the Liferville and what we're doing here. So shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And we're going to have a regular quick show here, about 40 minutes in and out. We'll be out by about 10:45, hopefully something like that. Shout out to all the people that I see here on the live jumping on in. Let me get the chat on out here and let's get it going. If you saw me, I was just on Crypto Banter. I did go over Bitcoin, probably, pretty much did what I usually do for a morning update. So if you caught that show, you saw what was happening. FET is good too. Does the $99 get you into the traders chat? Of course it does, man. That's the chat. Let's get the bloody pumping. Great show in the morning. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Pong May. Shout out to Echo Leaf. Shout out to Jay Baker, Master Friend. Unacceptable, my man. And Master Friend, I shouted you out on Crypto Banner. Go find your shout out on Crypto Banner, man. I shouted you out, man. I said, you know what? This dude will realize how loyal I am if I take this time and consciously shout you out on one of the biggest channels in all of cryptocurrency. So I love you, brother. You're my man. God bless you, brother. You're the man on Crypto Banner. Thank you, man. Spreading the sauce on Banner, man. God bless you, brother. Holy moly. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. God bless each and every one of you for being here. Anytime, man. You're my buddy, bro. I love you. I'm loyal like that. Just, you know what I mean? Let the blood pumping. Great show in the morning. I like you saying that. Keep saying it. I'm going to give the rewatch the stream. Going to pull up crab traps with my pops, Sam and the Lifers. You have a blessed day, man. Yo, I love you. Seize the day. God bless you, brother. Do your thing, man. Probably won't get to watch the whole stream this morning. Son has a football game. Amen. Bitty Bitcoin. Another day in paradise. So let's break down what I see happening into tonight. And I will be doing updates, right? So we talked about the 7-minute. The moving averages got tight. The 200 was out there. We likely will what? Pump up to the 200 SMA, right? We know that. That's something that happens is likely. That was a quick scalp on the morning, all right? I'm more bearish than bullish if we can't get back above 26,000, but we don't even have to get above 26K for this little scalperino from about 25,895 all the way up to about 26,000. So, that's just the kind of morning scalp. Lifers may have taken advantage of that. Able to kind of talk about it. 15-minute may follow suit because, we're getting tight moving averages and the 200 is the outlier and you are breaking this trend line and this is a falling wedge that is now breaking, right? My whole thing is we got to break above 26,000, then use this as some type of support and then take the swing. The aggressive move is to enter now, but it's aggressive. It could easily be a fake out and we could break back inside. 15-minute being overbought and you're not getting above 26,000. So to me, it's all good. Like, I'm excited. It's fun. But you got to get above 26,000 to remain bullish. It does look likely, though, right? It does look likely, and that's what I was saying on Banter, if you'd watch me, and you kind of learned some of my sauce here. And if you're intrigued by my sauce, you want to learn more about how I do things, you want to learn more about how to trade these markets, jump on in with me. Every single day from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I also will be just making random videos too, talking about coins that I like my recent top 5 coins to 5 million, AI coins to 5 million that you may just want to take a look at. So as these get tighter, there's more of a likelihood we do break up to this 200 SMA. Now the 200 SMA will slightly go down. We also have a gap in the VRVP here, which does suggest we could take a nice long trip, at least back to the point of control. Even if we get rejected and we end up dumping down, it says, hey, we could at least get a little move. So I'm somewhat bullish here on the look. The timing isn't perfect with the stochastics RSI and the MACD. They're both pretty overbought. So that's why, we could end up just getting rejected and rolling over. This can be a bull trap, and the second we enter back inside of this falling wedge, we will fall right back down to the bottom. No doubt about it in my mind. Somewhere about, let me even I say somewhere even, lower, like somewhere about 25,579. All right. This community is awesome. Getting ready to join the trading group. God bless you, man. And you think from the live stream, you're getting a feeling of the community. And that's what I like to see. Just from being at the live stream alone. Shout out to Lifer Adam. Shout out to Fa. Shout out to Club Money Making Human. Shout out to Lot More Crypto. Shout out to Vito Nasso. Shout out to Ivo Tech Broke. 10 Broke. Shout out to Vincent Ingracia. Shout out to Kryptonic. Shout out to Club Money Making Humans. Shout out to Moss Free Farms. Nostalgic. Sniper Paul. And Andrew D. Viblis. NAKA held the trend. It did so far so good. I like that you're saying that. You're paying attention. NAKA still may become a trade of the week. AGIX will be top 15. Hey, man, I'm heavy in AGIX. Let's hope that it does one day, man. Watch Lifer on Banter just now. Great show. ECMW. God bless you, brother. Who here? You were awesome as usual on Banter, Sam. Much love. Shout out to Chris Gam, man. Been making a killing shorting B&B, dude. That sounds great. I'm so happy you're making money. I'm excited for you. Spread the love, man. Let everyone know. Let's go, baby. Not everyone know your money. I mean, just spread the love, you know what I mean? Let them know how to trade. Let's go, baby. The unstoppable, indisputable, uncontainable, high-energy blasting. Let's go, baby. Shouting, accurate TA charting. Sam Price, Joshua Jellowick in the house. God bless you, man. Everybody drinking that lemon water, baby. Shout out to Stack McChange. It's still last night for me, so catching the AM stream is good for my momentum right now. You're funny, never went down, my man. Caspa back on the radar. Love, baby. Everybody drinking that lemon water. So, Bitcoin. Does it continue up here? Does the 1 hour just get challenged? It could. The 4 hour just continue. 4 hours actually bullish, right? Getting a rounded move and getting across here. And the 4 hours very aggressive, and it's the lowest it's been in a long time. I mean, you could suggest a V-shaped recovery here out of this 4 hour. It would make sense. Just want to play it safe with the break above 26,000. However, an aggressive entry with a stop below this capitulation wick here, I believe wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. All right? And we could get the V-shaped recovery. You know, you're going to come back to the 21-day moving average. This is just like a pump. You pump, you come back where? To the 21. You're too high. You've pumped too high. You got bearish div. It's very similar to that idea. So I believe we will pump at least back to the 200 SMA. I mean, the 21 simple here. So I am actually, the more I look at this, the more bullish I become on the idea. I had to warm up to it, but we are too far away from the 21. The only thing is, could we go sideways here? Or do we slant back down to meet it? And then we could continue the long. It doesn't mean the short's over. But just like, look, we're going to flip this upside down. And remember, just like I looked at Caspa, right? We make we're going to either make a falling wedge here. Or sometimes, more than likely, considering this is far away. So it does look like we're going to get a fall to the downside. But, I have flipped the chart upside down. Price action is likely to come meet this 21-day moving average somewhere in the middle. I believe the VRVP will give us the love here that I have circled in the gap, and we will gap up to this 200 SMA. So my system is identifying a move here that is likely going to occur. It has nothing to do with liquidity, volume, or anything else. It has everything to do with just the actual setup we're looking at. When these moving averages get tight and the 200 becomes the outlier, you get the pump up to the 200 SMA. So I'm going to change my little tune here. I mean, again, at the same time, if we can't break 26,000, I remain bearish, right? Because half of the move will be this gap up from 26,000, all right? Me and Bitcoin. I don't remember when I did that. Anyway, so I'll be looking for the short-term play. After that, we'll go from there. I'll try to jump in tonight. You know what I'll do? I'll jump in tonight for at 11 just to go over if this happens or not. It also has Adam and Eve double bottom vibes. This is your Adam, and that's your Eve right there, right? So there's a bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom here, break to the upside. So I'm bullish on a move to the upside for Bitcoin. Profit taken about 26,450. Very likely going to happen. And we may never get below that, and we may completely dump to the downside. The stochastics on the 15 and the 1 say that we go to the downside. We would have to basically get pinned by the 4 hour right? But I am, look, even the 1 hour is showing you an Adam and Eve double bottom. So I believe we should heed that. We should pay attention to it. All right. And can we get back to the 21 SMA here on the daily time frame? Is it the daily or the 4 hour? On the 4 hour. Yeah. So likelihood of a move back somewhere into this vicinity. First level of area of interest will be 26,450, 26,500. We can get through that. There's a big gap here all the way to 28,000. A big gap right there too. So level by level, we'll take it one level at a time. But this is interesting, and this is brand new. My trading group didn't know this. I didn't even know this. This is my first time revealing any of this sauce right now. And this is the subconscious mind just spitting. I could be right or wrong. I don't know. I'm just going off what my subconscious mind says. I got sober and focused up because Sam motivates me to become better with not only trading, but being a man. Shout out to my man, Club Money Making Humans. You're another person that told me that this stream helped them clean up. You know what I mean? Jacob Anderson, we will not be able to stream at the regular time today. All right? You know what I'll do is I'll go live at that exact time, and I'll stream like the fireworks, or I'll show you guys what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I'll stream where I'm at. I will. And I'll be like, hey, what's up? I know it's 8 p.m. because people will show up, and then I'll use that time to talk about what's happening in the markets. We'll have some fun. Yeah, just let my subconscious mind talk. Even I don't know what's going on. Just listen to the subconscious and let it play out. We got overbought 1 hour. We got overbought 15. We should start to dump to the downside pretty hard right now. But the moving averages tell us a different story. Can we get above the support or resistance is the question. All right? And if you're new to my style, it'll take some time. Let me actually clean this up. New banter people like, that's a mess, Sam. Why are you going to show us a mess like that? Totally agreed. Like, I have the MACD barely visible. I have the MACD taking up so much of the screen. I got the RSI, like, hidden, and half the screen isn't even what we need to see. Like, clean it up, Sammy. Come on, man. You got new people here. You got to make a first. See, that's the thing about being on YouTube. Every day is a first impression. It's another reason why I dress up. Every single day, someone could watch this channel that's never met me before, right? And so, I believe being fresh to death. So, whether I'm on at 8 in the morning, 10 at night, 4 or 5, no matter what I'm doing, I make it a point to dress nice because every day is my first impression to somebody out there in the world. All right? We are all that has been, can it be, and ever will be. Love the life from Nick Wilson. You're the man, dude. God bless you, brother. Sam, you're the epitome of the attraction rather than promotion of a healthy, clean lifestyle. You lead by example, and it's amazing. Keep it up, brother. Shout out to Patrick Leishman. God bless you, man. You know, my dad told me to stay disciplined and always fight for what's right. You know, may God bless my father. He also told me to always follow my heart, man. In this Bitcoin scenario, you would wait for the 7 or the 15% of the Stokes to look for an entry? Honestly, no. Just based on the moving averages, they look good. Normally I would, but these moving averages look like they're brewing. Something is brewing here. You know, you could wait for us to break 26,000 and then find a little flag on the 1 minute or the 5 minute time frame. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just ideas that I have in my head, you know. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Crypto Bellico, you left the banters on. Really? Sam, thank you. In this speaking scenario, you will wait. In the traditional TV media, they wear the tie and say their name each time they open, even if you've watched them for years. Hey, my name is Samuel James Price. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on in. Amen, right? David Hagan breaking it down. Litecoin to 70 beans, says JG. Jake Gyllenhaal in the house. I saw your interview with Brian Rose. Super cool. You mentioned David I. What are your thoughts? We're not going to break that down here. That's for another story. Possibly even another media channel. I saw your interview. Thank you, though. I appreciate you, brother. I know what you did there, though. Be careful. Yeah, so I see the 4 hour pushing us and pressing on us. So the 4 hour can get to the 200 SMA. You could either wait for the small time frames, or sometimes I enter the 4 hour and I just put my stop loss on the 4 hour idea. Like the 4 hour would be like below this wick. Like I'd enter now with a stop loss maybe there or something, you know? Or maybe below that wick. You know, you can use my small time frame timing system, which I've never called it that, but that's what it is. My small time frame timing system. My small time frame timing system. Time it down. I time it down. I find and I continue to time it down. I shrink time. I expand time. I shrink time. I expand time. It's like an accordion. It's pretty interesting. DHP is on my possible radar for a scalp. The 15-minute looked like it could get some love. It was aggressively curving to the upside here on all the oscillators. Falling volume with falling price as it retested a previous support zone after a pretty low dip. So you get above that point of control. It is gone, or actually is above a POC right there. You can see that. This thing looks like it could make a move here. Maybe not. It could probably dump. You never know. It's a very high-risk small cap gem on MEXC. All right. And you'd be like, MEXC? What is MEXC? And no, I'm not speaking French. All right. I'm talking about MEX Global, baby. MEX Global is the place to be. Shout out to anyone that trades MEXC or understands what MEXC is. We love you, MEXC. Great trading. Great place to be. And so every day here, I always give you the Discord link. Join my Discord. All right. Jump on it today. Stop losing money. Someone said they lost $28,000. Please get educated. Learn technical analysis. Learn proper risk management. The first thing that I teach you when you join my trading group is risk management. See? First thing. MEXC, baby. So hit the link there. I pinned it here in the top of the comment section. Hit the link to the Discord or to the MEXC link if you want to trade with zero spot maker and taker fees. I trade there every single day of my life, basically. Shout out to the 338 people on the live, 145 likes. Maybe get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. And whoever's here, you're going to get a bit of a gem here. We're going to break it down for you and give you guys some awesome stuff. So, I don't know if you did watch us. Injective looks really nice. Even as a whole, everyone likes Injective. The daily is pushing to the upside. Now, Bitcoin could dump and take it all down, but even with the Bitcoin dump, Injective puts in a higher low at 674. Injective looking beautiful at 796. And I see it coming up to the top, possibly hitting 953, coming possibly back 7. It could be ranging. But I like this buy zone for Injective as it continues to make a bullish pattern, which to me almost looks more like a bull pennant than an ascending triangle. It kind of has more some bull pennant feels. It also has pushed up, come back down to a 786 retracement, 706 really area. And it's done the fibs. It's walking the fibs now. And now it's used the 0.5 fib as a nice movement to the upside. The measured move for this is up to 16. This can get into the billions of dollars. This swap can really begin to grow. It's Cosmos. If you know, and behind the scenes, it's really the atom swap, really. There's a lot going behind it. So, MEXC did stay up during the dip. We had no problems with MEXC during the dip. MEXC had their own futures issue a few days before that. But it's almost like they knew there was going to be some big move, and they were getting ready to up their servers to the upside. So shout out to anyone that jumps into MEXC link. I greatly appreciate that. They throw me an affiliate commission. I really, really like it. All the links below throw me a commission. All right, we're going to take a look at BOOKMAP right now and talk about BOOKMAP data and show you where the order book lies for Bitcoin. It's not always perfect, and on the weekends, it's not as accurate because the volume just isn't there. Dylan was talking about that on Crypto Banner today. Dylan, great kid, great guy, great gentleman. Honestly, I call him a great kid. He just has a young look. He seems like, but I met him in life. Such a nice dude, and I'll never forget his name. I forgot his name on the show, but I only met him one time, and then I didn't, so. But I'll never forget his name again. My man Dylan, nice, really, really nice gentleman. So. Let's look at the liquidity here. Liquidity is further down to 25,000 and 25.5. You got this jump up to 26.5, and I have seen us kind of go grab the brass ring up there, right, and snatch it. Can you please look at XRP in a long from 0.54? I'm part of the 99. Thank you. Shout out to Sniper Paul in the game. God bless you, Sniper Paul, for the 49 pound, man. Master friend, it was the last 15 minutes or so. I can't find the shout out. Gonna have to actually watch it. David was the injective call. Yeah. But I've been trading. I mean, in my defense, I've been trading injective on and off for a long time. Got sober and focused up because Sam motivates me to become better with not only training, but becoming a man. God bless you for that. I love you. Thank you. And I like how you can like these. I now can like the fan funding and it puts my logo in there. I love that. Shout out to Sniper Paul for the £4.99. It's like $6 American, right? Hurricane Hillary coming right at you, boy. Good morning from San Diego, Crypto Surfer. You gonna go out and surf those hurricane waves? No, don't do that. Stay away. I don't want to encourage anyone to do that. I knew people that have done that on the East Coast, or the pre-hurricane, or the post-hurricane waves. Maybe not the hurricane waves, but usually before and after you get some good surf. Sam introduced me to Dr. Joe Dispenza and literally changed my body, mind, and soul. Shout out to Andrew D. Vilblis. Wow, yeah, Joe Dispenza changed my life. I rebuilt my subconscious mind. I realized I was hijacked by advertising and pictures and subconscious imaging. And they had me in a matrix. My brain was literally inside of a box. But I broke out. And now I live the life of my dreams and I do whatever I like to do with my life. I realized I like to teach. I realized I like to, trade. And so those became things I did every day. So may God bless each and every one of you for jumping on in with me today and being a part of this blessing, which is the Crypto Lifer channel, which came out of my desire to change my life, which I hope each and every one of you have the desire. And that's what really, truly brings everyone here on this channel together. Everyone here wants to change their life. They either want to start a business, they want to break out of the 9-to-5, they want to do something big with their life. They know they're a seed, a star seed made by God to do something amazing. And God wants you to feel the energy of God and feel amazing every single day of your life. Know that every day is just a blessing. I go to bed in gratitude. I wake up in gratitude every single day. I will get on my hands and knees at the end of this stream and pray and say, thank you, dear Lord, for the opportunity to be on Banter, for the opportunity to be here, for the opportunity to breathe, for the opportunity to drink fresh water, for the opportunity to have a platform where people actually listen to me. And so it's so important to me that I give you guys the sauce every single day here, no matter what. And I love that you guys keep coming back. And I love that we've created a community and I see people using the knowledge to get educated, to expand, to continue to grow. So may God bless each and every one of you for being here. May you have a wonderful day. May you stay blessed forever. And so right now, what do I see happening for tonight? I mean, I showed you what I believe is going to happen based what the charts convey. The charts convey we could have a pretty big move based on the moving averages, all right? And if you keep watching me, you'll get to know about the moving averages. Artemisia Anuai for the limes. EcoLeaf, will you email cryptolifers@gmail and just put in everything that you're saying to me? All right. So I like Injective, and I like Injective in this falling wedge, and I'm not done yet. My finger was slipping a little bit too. I do get nervous on those when I go on a show that I've never been on. I'll be honest. But like that's got cup and handle vibes to me that could break to the upside. Someone also pointed that out in the channel. So I just, Injective is looking interesting to me. If it breaks back up in here and channels in this tight movement, to me, I believe it's going to consolidate into a buy zone with a move further to the upside. All right. What I do is I put alerts here. The alerts tell me. So I could take a scalp here to the top of the channel with a stop loss below this low, which I'm considering doing. I'm going to think about it. I will be with family. I got a lot on my mind. I don't know if I want to put it in a big-time trade. You've grown on me, Lifer. Your dedication is unmatched. Have so much respect for that. See, that's what happens. People first watch me and they're like, this guy's this guy's that. Everyone has their opinion. But what happens is everyone loves consistency. Nobody can't. And once they see, once they see the constant consistency, the leveling up, and the ability to just come through every single day, how could you not love that, man? I'm in love with that. So first time watching, subbed. God bless the Punkle. We got a first time watcher over here. Say God bless Punkle, man. Thank you for being in the house, man. Woo! First time people get me hyped. That means we're growing. That means if we can grow, more people can learn. If more people can learn, we can change the world. If we change the world, more people are not going to be slaves to the monetary system. Less people are going to be able to, fall into that banking trap. You're going to become your own bank. You're going to understand how to grow, love, and learn, and you're going to change your life in ways you've never thought possible. May God bless you all for kicking it with me and being here. Best channel for TA and mental training, says Jay Bella. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Says it every time now. I love it. You always bring me back to reality. Sometimes the packs takes me away from the moment. Thank you. Crypto Cash, baby, we must be in the present moment. When I dreamed about the past, I was stressed out and I couldn't get ahead. When I was too stuck into the future, you know? So you see the chart says we go up. We did go up. The 7 minute did in fact hit the 200 SMA, did it not? It did exactly like it was supposed to, right? See this? And it even has a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder there, which says it will go up. Now it's above that, and there we get the reversal there. Now we got to break above 26K. We got to close candles above this. We got a little gap in the VRVP, which suggests we can keep going right to here. See this nice little gap? Gaps are great to trade. People call them fair value gaps, whatever you want to call them. Very similar to ICT. Different concepts explained. I almost trade very similar to that entire, team. There's some differences in candle stuff, but it's traditional trading at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Look at that beautiful spike to the upside for Bitcoin. And there you have it. I mean, and look, there's a show. What's funny about this is I didn't catch it in time myself personally. But I mean, you got the shoulder, you got the head, you got the right shoulder. Bang. And then you'd be like, well, where are we going? You just draw the neckline to the head and then swing that right up. The coolest thing about this channel is you'll get a cool announcer voice that makes you comfortable. It'll calm you down when things are out of control. You'll be like, oh, that reminds me of watching the game, reminds me of times when I yeah. So when trading's out of control, you'll come to the channel, you'll immediately just be, the frequency of the voice will just calm you down. And I know it sounds funny, it may make you laugh, you'll be like, who is this guy? But it will, no, seriously. Secondly, you'll watch TA play out in real time. Like that's amazing right there. Thirdly, when we started the channel, even just 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago now, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 of these 7-minute candles, we were saying that the moving averages are tight. You're likely to pump up to this 200 SMA. Okay? Vitality put me in. I'm in the game, coach. Solid show, buddy. I'm in the lower time frame analysis on the weekend. This is as common. Yes, exactly. From Tasmania, Aussie, God bless. Join the Lifer Discord. He is the best NBS crypto in the house. There's nothing like the present moment. When I first watched Lifer, I knew this was the show I needed to watch. The way you do the charts is impeccable. If you want to learn charts, this is the show. Vitality, you're going to make me cry, man. Seriously, you guys are going to bring tears to my eyes, man. Shout out to 393 people on the live, baby. I like this track. I just didn't want to say we only got the two of us, because it's like, but it's hot. I like it. It was. Brewing the moment there. You know what? Let's go to my favorite, No Eat, No Pay. It's been a while, right? It's been a while. I left it alone for a while. No Eat, No Pay, baby. No Eat, No Pay. Shout out to everybody here on the live. So I'm looking at Injective for gains for the next couple of days of the week, ahead. All right? I'm looking for this 15-minute to get to this 200 SMA. I believe it's going to get there some way, somehow. All right? Without going lower than this low here. We broke out of the symmetrical triangle so far. All right? We got above 26,000. We broke this resistance. Now we need to break these little local resistances here. 2657, 26148, and 26269, right? Sam, can you check out RUNE? We will. Caps Crypto in the house. Missing the space. Less track. Alpha TA prediction when actual in minutes. No Eat, No Pay, baby. Shout out to Punkle. Using the 7-minute is game changer. Thanks, Sam. Learned it from your weekly screen share. Mr. Z, I love you. There's so many drawings. Can't see too much. Love your content, though. Don't worry. I'll make it clear. Look, he said there's so many drawings. Watch. Ready? Look at DHP getting a pump to the upside. Blasting up there on that 7-minute. That's live right there. If you feel it's too much, watch. We'll just do this for you. We'll get rid of all the moving averages. But they're really telling us the sauce, But look, you got right here. You're range bound right now. You came from a low range. Boom. You're likely to come to the top of the range. Okay, you broke out of a falling wedge. That's pretty big, actually. All right, nice and neat for you. All right, barely any lines at all. And then you just broke out of an inverted head and shoulder. If this helps out. No, because I got you. If you don't understand my style, there's a lot going on. No eat, no pay. Like, they never gave you nothing. Like, you had to do it all on your own, baby, and make it happen. Nobody's going to do it for you, right? Anyway, I hope this kind of spells it out. And then what I've learned is inverted head and shoulders are ascending triangles. You see? Because that's just what they are, you know? And usually the left side of the inverted has some divergence. This one wasn't the greatest, but it was on the stochastic. See, the stochastic. And this is why I use this indicator that comes with divergences. It just slaps them on for you. So you can see it already grabbed you that green divergence there, telling you there could be a bounce. And boom. That's kind of how you play these. And then if you use the moving averages with me, you should be moving through the moving averages up to the 200 SMA. And so, like, you'll see an inverted. You'll see tight moving averages. Like, and I'll teach you all these things, okay? And then you'll see the gap in the VRVP as well. And lo and behold, it'll all make sense to you. I remember when it used to be too much on the screen. Now I decipher the thoughts. It's crazy. Every day, man, I watch these charts. Still bugs me out how much you understand so much, man. Love you so much, man. I got back into the trading group with yesterday's promotion. Thank you so much. Shout out to Gambit SG, man. God bless you, brother. One true master, man. Thank you for saying that. Nah, man. I'm just a guy that plays with it every day. You would do the same. So weird. I asked for similar music and it just like did something weird. All right. I'm going to give you one other idea here before I jump out of here. Nakamoto games on MEXC. I like NAKA because it's been strong compared to the rest of the markets. All right. Look at this little falling wedge that I want to break to the upside. It is getting the breakout so far with that 4-hour move. And I'm watching this channel. And I want to see it channel tighter and tighter. And as it channels, I'm looking to swing this puppy back up to about 74 cents. If Bitcoin plays ball and all goes well, the tight moving averages and everything, and the basically the high volume area, value area high tells me we can get to these zones. So I'm looking for 74 cents here to the upside for NAKA. It'd be a beautiful 81% gain from about where we're at, a little less now from about where we're sitting, about 76%. And I'm not entering now. It could have been a great entry there for a quick little scalp. I was looking at that. But I'm looking for this consolidation. And I want to see overall bigger movement on the 4-hour and the daily here for nice price action. All right. Could still be a double top, you know what I mean? And there's a little bearish. Bearish div isn't bad on the daily because they both go down. That's good to see. So they're both falling wedges that could break out. And I want to see these moving averages kind of start getting more joined up. But yeah, this is looking nice to me for a possible another big move to the upside. And it could also be starting some type of parabola. These gaming coins are going to move at one point, and you got the Bitcoin halving coming. And so everyone's bearish. You got to focus on opportunity. I tell everyone we are the opportunity. If we stay in the zone and do what everyone else is doing, we find nothing. But if we believe that there's something out there and we believe in the opportunity, then we find the most opportunity there is and we take advantage of it. So getting rich is never quick or everyone would be wealthy. It takes sacrifice and mental commitment. Watching this channel and being in the group at one point taught me to be grateful for everything. Exactly. And that's the key to abundance. All right. Let's take a look at RUNE for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. This thing is getting the pump, though, to the upside. Up a nice gain. Up a beautiful 13%. And bang. I mean, that's a day's work right there on a Saturday morning to the upside, right? 10 a.m. liquidity run, don't marry. Even on a Saturday, though, like, they do the same. I feel like the weekend is just completely different. But I don't know. I listen to everybody's advice, not advice, ideas. All right. And nothing I say and do here should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. All right. But this thing's solidly doing damage, up 14%. Oop. Wow. Up 18% now. Live on, like, that's crazy. It's insanity. It's like old times, baby. All right, let's take a look at. My man was asking about RUNE. RUNE's been hot lately. Everyone wants to jump back in. Everyone wants a piece of Thorchain. Daily's getting really far away, right? So, like, I must have flagged it out recently. And it eventually did hit that target. Really weird, though. I'm going to look at it on KuCoin just to see if it has a... Nah, about the same. All right. Whenever I first look at a coin, the first thing I do is remove the moving averages, double-click price action, look at the daily. Even if I've seen it 100 times before, I just like it keeps me sharp. It reminds me to stay sharp on you know. So I look for this resistance right here, and right here. All right. I look for this bounce. I look for this resistance in this bounce. Boom. And then we break it down. I mean, it broke trend, and then it got busy. I feel like it had a fake out breakout there, but even was like almost like this. Yeah. So resistance, fake out, break back in, resistance, came back out, retested. And we could even watch this. We'll pull a fib on there. Watch this. From this wick, because this is like the big main impulse. 618 Fibonacci retracement, right? With this falling wedge, because you'd be like, why, right? And it's got this like cup and handle vibe. And boom, cup and handles explode. Isn't that crazy? And that's why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy, and that's why I use the cup and handle so much. Because I've never seen a pattern make money the faster than the cup and handle in my life. Like, and you'll find that out to be true. And eventually you'll be like, that's why they call him. It's not even a joke. It's like, that's why they call this guy Sammy Cup and Handy. Like, I actually have names of patterns kind of named after me. It's insanity, right? But I've dedicated myself to TA to the point where, like, it's like, I don't know, that's pretty nuts. Anyway, so then you look for this consolidation. And my mind just sees patterns too. Like, all I see is the pattern. It's weird. It hit it on a wick. It hit the measured move on a wick. It's a pretty crazy wick for RUNE. However, to me, is like, I play things as if it never happened as long as the price action stays somewhat the same. So, to me, it's retesting the top of this channel. If you can get it oversold, you'd like the 1 hour to be like more oversold here, or the 15. But like the other day, I don't know, I believe Bitcoin did this week, remember? So this is a retest right now. It's retesting the previous resistance and the top of this trend line. The 15 minutes resetting, it looks like it wants to bounce. So I see a possible scalp for RUNE further to the upside here. You know, I guess it was pumping and then Bitcoin brought it back down. But it's kind of business as usual. It's going to get back to its original pump, in my humble opinion. And I believe Lord of Entry, he was in there, so he likes this too. Possible 10% scalp out of RUNE coming, in my humble opinion. That 15-minute is getting an aggressive turn there. MACD is crossing, but I don't really trust the MACD much. I use the stochastics far more. 1 hour's a little overbought. 4 hours got momentum to the upside, right? And it even consolidated on the 4 hour. I see a retest going on right now that could actually, you know, has some legitimacy of a continuation move here. 7 minute also getting low inside of a falling wedge. If I flip this on and I see a white 21 moving average touching price action, ooh, we're pretty, yeah, I mean, and tight moving averages with a golden cross right there. This looks like a nice move coming to the upside for RUNE. Possible nice scalp on the futures trades too. Looks like we can get some movement on RUNE to the upside here. If it falls back in here, it's dropping to the bottom. If it holds this right now with the oversold stochastics and what I'm seeing, then I can get real crazy. I go to the 1 minute and look for like a bullish divergence. Right? And like technically right here, look, you see it. You see this swing down and this sharp swing up. It tells me that was like the mini liquidation moment. And we should hold a low there and begin to move out of the moving averages, right? Tight moving averages, horrible to see on the one. I mean, it's got no liquidity. But I just want you to understand these concepts, okay? So I do see the idea that we could get a bounce here off this move, possibly 14% gains coming out of RUNE, which is on what's called a retest, all right? Possible retest for RUNE. And again, I know nothing. It could dump, right? This is not financial advice. This thing could just completely dump. I don't know. And I don't hold any RUNE. And I'm not trying to get my bags pumped at all. I may not even enter the trade. I have a busy day with my family. I may not want to have my time like complete. Trading is about what you have time for, right? So, all right. And again, look, did we go above 26,000? Did we close candles above 26K? No. What did I say? I said I would not long, even though I'm loving all this, and everything looks cool, but I would not long unless what? We start closing we get above 26,000. Like, you have to get above the resistance. For me, it's just simple, right? So, let me get rid of this. I don't know why I have that line there either for now. Nice inverted head and shoulder to the upside. They also like to come and retest the neckline many times. And you're overbought on the 1 and the 4, So, I mean, the 1 and the 15. So, you'd want some type of reset. Especially for the 15-minute here. 7 minutes now overbought again. That's why I have a flag system. I would pre-draw a flag and project it out. Now, it may make a falling wedge and dump. Like, it's one of these two patterns. But either one, you're going to interact with the 21-day moving average before you can continue to the upside. All right? Man, all right, everyone, I got to jump. My family's waiting for me to start the day. I'm going to give them as much of this beautiful Saturday as I can, but I will be back and checking the charts throughout the day. I love each and every one of you. I cherish each and one of you. We got HBAR and we got XRP, and then I'm out of here. I'm not going to miss the super chats. My team writes them down for you guys and then sends these bright alerts for me so I don't miss them. We have a system of never missing them because we got a lot and we learned how to handle them. We get like 40, 50... And when the bull run happens, it's like, I mean, this we handle. So we know how to take mass super chats and just handle them the best possible. We've done it here many, many times. And so we got you. You look very sharp and sleek with the blue lifer. Very nice. Shout out to the coachy, man. Thank you. Solid Saturday morning stream. And I'm the only one who now sees fib up and downs everywhere since beginning trading. In the contour, ridges, clouds. Oh, all the time, man. Are you kidding me? Trading turned me into a math fiend. It changed everything for me. Everything. Right off the bat, I see XRP on the 7-minute inside an ascending triangle. The whole market. Right? Almost like a bear flag to me. Because you came down into this. Alright, we'll look at that in a second. Let me look at the whole thing. The whole picture again. Wow, isn't that funny? And everyone said, oh, after XRP and the trial. And I said, man, just be careful. Like, the market still is the market. Like, we're still in a run, you know? Bitcoin could dump, and then everything still dumps. Like, I don't care how good the news is. Yeah, this beautiful support, which you thought you would hold. You broke out of this wonderful ascending triangle. Wow, you went back into it, wicked, and now you're still back in the ascending. Now, the way this works is you would forget that you ever left it, and we could still pump right out of the ascending triangle. As long as this trend line holds, we have a leg to stand on. I know it's funny, but I've backtested this theories, and I've used it many times. So you're now oversold on the stochastic, oversold on the RSI, MACD turning, and you're hitting this line here, and you got your VRVP as well. You got to get back above, a cool calm trader could wait for us to get here and take this move up, you know. You got this falling wedge that fell out, but could you break back inside of it here and then break on out? So I'd stay bullish if XRP can hang, then get a retest here of about 54 cents, right? Otherwise, it will get a bearish retest, and you'll short it probably right back down to the beginning of the channel, which would give you a 30-cent, and if Bitcoin takes a tumble, this will follow. Look at your 3-day chart. You're starting to head to oversold regions, but, and you have lack of bearish momentum in the MACD slightly, and you're oversold in the daily too. Could get a bounce here with a wick. And now you look for that divergence. You really want to see that divergence. Yeah. I don't like how we're in these flags on a lot of charts. Like, that's a bear flag to me, and the 2 hours overbought. So that's, to me, short. I short that every day of the week. So there's a high likelihood, like, prove me wrong, like, the bulls got to show me something different here, and so you're overbought on the 15 and the 1, like, it should. Oh my god. That sounded like scared the hell out of me. Oh my god. Anyway, so I see this as a bear flag that could break down to 39 cents. So that's what I see for XRP. You've got to break back inside of this falling wedge to even remotely become bullish. I wouldn't touch it till it broke out and retested 55 cents, 54 cent region, right? It could come back to this POC, which actually is really on right now. And then HBAR. To me, this is, if you have a 2-year outlook in all of these coins, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, but for me, a 2-year outlook in all of these coins means I'm going to be very, very well off, right? I may not hit every single one, but I believe I'll 10x at least every single position. Some will 20, some will 30, and I'm looking for 50 to 100s. If I can get 2 to 3 50 to 100s, I'll be very, very blessed and excited. I don't have to, though. I'm not going to cry about it. 4 or 5 20x's will be great too as well, But I'm positioning myself for that to happen. I'm building my bags. It's not going to be an accident if it does happen. I'm not going to fall into it. Like, I'm doing everything in my power and researching and finding and building and Sam, I love you. It looked like you were ready to exercise your amendment rights just now, man. She opened this door that had this loud pop without saying a word. She likes to just... She doesn't realize that when you're a performer, you're inside of a mode, and she likes to just pop the bubble. All right, so HBAR has a higher low, all right? Some consider somewhat of a cup and handle, but the moving averages are tight. The daily's getting oversold. Take a look at our 3-day chart. It's really my go-to. 3 days a little overbought, but I believe it's going to clear that gap to the 200 SMA. I really do. That's my trick, That's how we were able to figure out the market was going to dump, too, is the Bitcoin short. Oh, wow, look at that. Bang. 21%. Hit the resistance. Perfect place to get out. But if you look at the short here for Bitcoin, right? I was looking at it on the daily. It's actually still going sideways. That actually did play out. Got a little more gains, 5%. But if you look at it here on the daily time frame, these get tight, and you'll see the price action just pump right to the move. It did here on the 22. You go back in time, and this is what I was talking about on Banter, and this is what I'm like, I guess I'll end up being known for, right? These concepts. But like, you're waiting for these moving averages to get close, and once they get close, I'm waiting, boom, the pump up to the 200 SMA. Boom, right? So now I'm watching this same idea here on the 3-day chart. Whatever happens on other time frames happens on the bigger ones. It just becomes like this thing, and that's another thing that so I have backtested more the science of price action almost more than anything else, and that has revealed so much to me inside of the so there's that possible move here, but then the daily also showing some oversold signs, like, but we're 4 hour getting a little overbought. So to me, like, I'd be looking for this to consolidate something like this. And I'd be watching for price action to break this high here, right? Which is going to be 7645, 7599, I guess is the line we could call it. And the 1 hour looks like, you're in some type of consolidation as well. Okay. And look at my man Caps Crypto with 221% on a long on RUNE. Nailed it. Insane. It's going to rug. My man, you're funny. So HBAR, I'm looking for consolidation here. All right. I'm not totally in love with the pattern. I almost wouldn't touch it till it broke above 759 and then gap traded up to 9.7. That would be a beautiful place. See, I look for safe gaps, then trade like a 7-minute scalp in there and take, once I can identify a 30% gap, then just take like an 8% position. The safest place is to 8% scalp a bigger gap. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to take that wick at 25K at some point. It very well may, So I gave you all the special sauce that I could give you today. It's a slow Saturday after a massive dump. We're all watching closely to see what's happening. We're overbought now on the 7, and we were unable to get above price action. We got rejected by the 200 SMA. So like I just said here, I would project these two patterns on the 7-minute. And see if we can stay above price action. You know what I mean? We didn't close a candle above 26,000. We got rejected. We went up to 26,550 and then we got rejected. We're technically attempting to kind of retest or get close to the zone, but the good thing you got going on is the 7 is hanging now above the 200 SMA. If you can keep above the 200 SMA on the 7, there's a chance you can continue. And the 15-minute, to me, likely does want to pump up to that 200. So that's my So I'd watch the smaller time frames to see if you can stay above at least this low at 25,888. You break that low, then the next time you come up, I would short. So if you come down here, and if you break back inside this pattern at all, I would short back down to the bottom. So if you close a candle in the 15-minute below 25,830, 840, I would short back down to about 25,560. All right. The 4 hours in your favor, and it could just continue to pump, and it could pin all the other time frames. So that's why if you see, but that will start with a flag on the 7. Like that can't happen unless you flag out on the 7 somewhat. So that's why it's important to watch these smaller time frames, be aware of the 4 hour, but still know that the 1 hour is overbought. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what a conundrum. 4 hour, the 1 hour could get pinned by the 4. I've seen it. It's rare though. It's more likely that we just go sideways. What do I see us tonight? If I do come back at 11 o'clock tonight, 10 o'clock tonight, I see us going sideways, honestly. I see us somewhere, let me go back to like another Bitcoin chart for you. I'll look at the KuCoin chart. And then I got to get out of here. My kids are chomping at the bit. They love their daddy. They're like, where's daddy? I believe we're like right here, just somewhere going up and down when I show up tonight, if I do at like 11 o'clock. No, I'm not in an XRP long. No way. No way. Sam, I love it. It looked like you were ready to exercise here. Everyone, I love you all. Have a blessed day. Be awesome. Have a wonderful time. Remember, we have leverage class tomorrow. All right? Please jump on into that class. Let me just get that flyer up before I jump out of here one last time. And I'll hit you with some news, too. My team was nice enough to throw us some news. My wife's like, she's like, this guy just never stops working. When will he just stop working? It's out of his mind. Right? But we have leverage class tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern, $150, but then you'll have all access to a leverage room. And he mentors like once a week. He did a 3-hour class on Friday. So like, I believe you get $1,000 worth out of this one, maybe even more. Then you get me every single morning. You join the trading group. You can't access this without joining the trading group. So join the trading group and then jump into the leverage mastery class for $150. Yeah, you'll be in, but I'm telling you right now, it's thousands of dollars worth of information. This guy is giving it away. He actually already gives it away free in the trading group. It's already written out there free if you Zoom it and do it yourself. But if you want hands one-on-one and you really need it, which a lot of people do, he's also there for you. All right, hit the QR code, hit the link. My man, Master Friend, Leverage Mastery, every Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern time. All right, that's tomorrow. Don't play yourself. I got a lot out of that, and I've been trading for 15 years. I don't see how you wouldn't get a lot out of it as well. If this higher low holds, there's a very high chance we pump up to this 200 SMA and we break through this gap. I believe we go sideways up until tonight, but there's a chance we do make the move. So I got some mixed signals, some somewhat bearish, somewhat bullish. But, and again, like, for any of this to happen, we got to break above 26K and hold it. You know, and hold it. So far, we got rejected by the level. So it all looks cool, but we still have to break support or resistance. I do see, you know, it's funny though. I do see this. I'll mention this one more time. It kind of has some Adam and Eve vibes to me. So look for us to keep this higher low above 25,878. We come here, we break this because that would be a higher low and then a higher high. I would long the next higher low on the 15 and take it to the gap. You come down here and you break that low, I would short the next higher high, the next lower high, and take that to the downside. So like, you get it? You come here and you break this swing low, short the next swing up. If you come out of here and you break this swing high, long the next swing low. All right? And that's how I would trade it. Remember that. Write that down. Take a picture of it. Levels are a retest of 26,030, right? So I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here on this extended morning live stream on Saturday. I usually don't do it, but I won't be here tonight at 8 p.m. So this is your live stream for tonight. All right? I'd probably be going over some of the same coins. It's going to be pretty slow. Shout out to anyone that took gains. This thing pumped nicely and may even still recover to the upside. It was already up 52% on the day, but just thought there might be a little more left out of it, and it did. It got a little bit of a scalp here. Even if someone fell asleep, right, they'd still be holding an 8% gain in like an hour. So it's pretty awesome. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And that's not the first time you'll come here and actually see live price action. And that's what people love about this channel, is the actual live price action. That's what differentiates me from almost every other channel, is I'll be showing you live. I'll be like, this looks highly likely, and things will play out. Bitcoin and on major assets, things that we cannot move. You'll just see how amazing technical analysis plays out. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I love you all, and I appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. I probably will pop in tonight at 11 p.m. I'm just addicted to it, and I love it. And I will live stream some of the fireworks, too. So stay tuned for that. I love you all, and I'll see you later on tonight.